How's it going, guys? So today's video is going to be a little bit of what I'm going to be kind of laying out there, what I think we're going to be getting for content coming in 2020. I think a lot of people have already kind of thought of the same thing. I'm sure everybody has. If you were to kind of go back into what we just had like the last 6, 7, 8 months or so, we had a lot of Galactic Republic, Separatists, pretty much Clone Wars themed content. So if you guys didn't know, the last season of the Clone Wars TV show is upon us, and I think that's going to wrap up most of the Clone Wars content in Galaxy of Heroes with that. So that's going to probably happen, I would assume, a month or two from now. But after that is what this video is about, what I think we're going to be getting. So I'm just looking at my GSC. Messed up versus my JTR. Oh well, who cares? Blame my dad for interrupting me. Love him, but you know how it is. JC for life, baby. Okay, so what I think the content is for after, the Clone Wars is actually all the way done for this game, or for the most part, I think we're going to get a huge emphasis on the Rebels and also Empire. So one reason why I think this is going to happen because a couple things, really. The first thing is with the ship raid could be a thing, or I'm hoping it's going to be a thing. They said it's going to be a thing. And when you think about a ship raid, what do you think of first? Well, the Death Star. So Death Star, that's around the original trilogy. The original trilogy had the Rebels and the Empire. So those two factions. So that's one reason why I think we're going to get a big emphasis on these guys. That's the first reason. The second reason, though, if you want to come over, if you didn't know, Battlefront 2 does a lot of different things that coincide with the characters and content that we actually get in Galaxy of Heroes. So to show this, I want to go over to the latest update on Battlefront 2. It's a fun game. If you guys actually are interested, I would love to stream this for you guys. It's actually a really fun game. I didn't even know this, but they have an Ewok hunt. So you're like Ewoks and you take out stormtroopers. It's really fun. Oh my gosh. But here we go. The Age of Rebellion update. This was on February 25th, so not too long ago. It was one of the biggest updates they've just gotten. So what I think is going to be coming here soon. Well, actually, let's go over this update first. They got 2 new characters for this Rebels and also the Empire. So the first one is a new Ewok called Ewok Hunter. We don't have one that is called Ewok Hunter in SWGoH. So how cool would it be if, okay, here's my thoughts on this all. What if we get a new raid that's centered around the Death Star and also Episode 6? So like Episode 6 or maybe Episode 4. Where you have to more about Episode 6 with Ewoks in Endor. So like, what if we get a new Ewok? We get some more Rebels, Empire, leading up to a raid, getting us some more ships for those guys. Like, what if we get a Tarkin ship fleet that's a little bit better than what it is now? That would be really cool. And Ewoks making them a bit better would be super fun. They're already a fun faction to play with. They're just super outdated, I feel like. And adding somebody like him in would be really fun to see. So that's like one thing I would like to see, some more Rebels. It could be a Ewok, it could be, a rework for somebody else. It could be anything, really. I'm down for anything, and I'm sure you guys are too. So the next thing is for the other Empire. We saw the Ewok for, I guess, Rebels, you could call it. Now we have Empire, and what this person is, I didn't even know about this until I saw this on this update. I didn't even know what an ISB agent is. I guess it's some, stealth kind of, undercover person. I don't know. I really don't know. Like an intelligence agent. I don't know. But it looks super dope. You can see here she's got like dual-wielded blasters. It looks sick. And she's for the Empire. So having somebody like this that could be, an Empire with, maybe some tags of troopers. We get more Imperial troopers, make them a bit better. What would be really ideal for me is getting more Ewoks and troopers and either, making them a little bit better. They're not going to be meta, that's just out of the picture. But what if they were like a bit better, like a JTR team or a crew team or something a bit better? I would say right now they're both at like a C tier. But depending on your relics, they could be bumped up. But I would like to see them at, B+, maybe an A- tier for this game. So this is the ISB agent. It looks pretty cool. I think there's a lot of different things that can go about this in this Galaxy of Heroes with their content this rest of the year. So this is the 2 things. I just wanted to share this because in the past we have had a bunch of content that from Battlefront 2 comes over to Galaxy of Heroes. So this is just one of the instances that I would like to share with you guys for today, is about content relaying rather from this game to Galaxy of Heroes, our game. So it's happened before. I mean, just a few instances is when we got Grievous reworked, like the actual good rework. I think that was about the time where they came out with Grievous in Battlefront 2. And then also, I think it was like B1, and then all that stuff with like Clone Wars. Like it all meshed together, and it all connected the dots. It all made sense, pretty much, is what I'm getting at. So this is also not too far off from what I think is going to be happening as well. We might not be getting, an Ewok. We might not be getting this person as cool as this person looks. I would love to see it, but just some ideas out there throwing out for you guys. And all coming back to what I think is going to be coming next after the Galactic Legends is a ship raid. It has to be coming. It really needs to. I mean, just plain simple, it needs to. So I think with the ships we're getting now, if we get a ship raid, getting us some Empire, some Rebels, centering the content around that. I mean, if you think about it, some of the biggest characters that we got at the very beginning of this game lifetime for Galaxy of Heroes, like back in 2015, 2016, it was a big emphasis on Rebels, CLS. Emperor Palpatine was even pretty good back in the day. So what if they're coming back to this whole thing with Rebels and Empire? I mean, it makes sense to me, and it could even lead up to another Galactic Legend with Jedi Luke. You never know. And with how CG works nowadays, they're always looking for quick bucks, so you never know if they want to do that or not. But that is about it for this video. I think I thought it'd be an interesting video to share with you guys, because I know not everybody here plays Battlefront 2, but it's very, very important for me to share with you guys that stuff that happens in that game could also happen in this game. So that's this video today. Hopefully you guys, are pumped about content. I mean, you guys really, the whole Galactic Legend stuff, man, it's really just kind of insane. If I were you guys, still hoard as much as you possibly can. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta hoard. And if you really don't care, like you honestly hate Rose, you really hate the Resistance, you don't like First Order too much, maybe you want to consider still hoarding, and then also working on people that we could get potential legendaries for, like this new Luke, and leading up to a ship raid. Honestly, at this point, if I didn't care about helping my guild out in the light side TB, I would probably focus super hard on the ships, because the ships will lead to a ship raid. Ship raid will get you some cool rewards, I'm guessing, and hopefully a new character unlock that way. I mean, it's got to happen, Heck, I can even see, a Jedi Luke being acquired there as well. There's so many different things that could happen in the next, what is it, today, or this month is March, next 9 months. There's so much potential, and all leading up to the Mandalorian content that we could also be getting here down the line as well. There's just so much content that we can be getting here, man. I get that the Galactic Legends are going to be a pain in the butt to even release, making sure that they're not like bust to the point where you can't use anything else, but I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. But just something where we can still enjoy the game. It's not going to create havoc or chaos. Everything's going to be okay at the very end of the day. And while we get through all this Galactic Legend stuff, and what I would like to see next is this stuff: Rebels, Empire, a new raid, please and thank you. Death Star would be ideal, and that's about it, guys. I really honestly love the Rebels and the Empire factions. They just need some love. More tanks, some more supports, more DPS. The whole shebang needs to be there. So that's to the extent of this video, it is that. And actually, I was gonna end it there, but I wanna kind of hit up really big emphasize on just really briefly, quickly about this month with the login. If you guys didn't know the login, I'm sorry. The login is this person right here. Going all the way back to what I said earlier about Clone Wars TV show is going to be starting here and ending here as well. The last season, at least. We have Luminara. She's a Galactic Republic Jedi. And what this seems to make sense to me is they mentioned a Mace Windu rework all the way back in last year. I think we're going to get a Mace Windu rework as well. I think it's going to be confirmed just from the login rewards. It should be happening here as well. And I mean, honestly, if you think about it, a perfect ending to all this Clone Wars content would be a Mace Windu rework at the least, the bare minimum. What I would love to see is if they rework Darth Sidious, because I would like to see some more love for the Sith as well. That's just my thoughts on it all. That's my last thought. For sure. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. What do you guys think about it all? I think we could very well see, very certainly see some more Rebels and Empire coming into the game here soon. Yeah, just like let me know what you guys think about it all. I would love to see a new raid, ship raid. The Death Star would be awesome. Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it around, and if you guys are new here to the channel, feel free to sub. At 8K subs, the next sub goal that I have is at 8K. We hit that, we get another hyperdrive bundle giveaway, guys. It's gonna happen. I'll do it for you guys. So make sure to sub if you guys are new here, or share it around, whatever. Just hit that sub goal for me, you guys. It'd be awesome. A couple ways to support me. We got Patreon and also channel memberships. Great ways to support me if you guys could. And also, we got Discord as well, all down below in the description. Go check them out, guys. With that being said, I'm going to go hop off for today. Until next time, I'll see y'all later, guys. Peace out.